guys, welcome back to my channel. Somebody just got on to me for being on my phone while driving, but I had to update you guys with what is going on. So I was on Wrap A today, which is our call period from 3 a.m. to 3 p.m. I was on this wrap yesterday and did not get used, which was like completely shocking because I have not been in Charlotte and been on Wrap A and not been used ever before, I don't think. So other than like Christmas time, but that was like a weird time. And so I'm on Wrap A this morning. I'm laying in bed. So I got up at 2, I checked. I was good to go. So I slept till 2:30, still nothing. 3, 3:30, 4, 4:30. So I was like, at 4:30, I was like getting kind of close to being the next person to be used. So I was like, okay, at 5, I'm just gonna get up and get ready so that, and then like if I still haven't been used, I can lay back down if I'm still tired. But I think I'll have enough sleep at that point because it took me forever to fall asleep last night. So, you know, it's like 4:40. I just checked. There was nothing open. And up until this point, everything that had been coming open was like, the sign-in times was around like 8, between like 8 and 10. So all of a sudden I hear this noise and it's like ding, and I look over and they have assigned me a sign-in that is already less than the 2-hour call-out period. And I'm like, what in the heck? So I like shoot out of bed. I start getting dressed. I don't open anything up because if you open up our app that shows like what you're supposed to be doing, and like the weird thing too was like it popped up and then went away. So I was like, is this a mistake? Like, did it accidentally assign me something that I'm not supposed to do? Because I know they have not run out of standbys this morning. So why are they short calling me off the list? Like, there's no way they've run out of standbys this morning because they barely use anybody on the wrap list and they try to use us first. So anyways, so I'm like, I don't look at anything, but I'm like, I'm gonna get dressed and wait for them to call me. Luckily it took them like a good 10 minutes to call me and let me know that I had something. So it gave me an extra like 27 minutes to get there than the original sign-in time, which means we're not gonna be boarding this plane on time because I think I'm gonna get there. If I get there in time, it's gonna be literally like in the nick of time because I left with less than 2 hours. So yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun, guys, because I don't have any food. Like, I did brush my teeth this morning, but like I didn't wash my face. I didn't put any makeup on. I don't even have my like name tag stuff on. Like, this is gonna be a whole mess. Hopefully the rest of the trip is not like this, and hopefully I get there on time and it's not a big deal. But if I get close to the airport and I know I'm gonna be like late, I'm just gonna have to call them and be like, listen, you might have to get a standby to do boarding because there's no way I'm making it in time for boarding. Oh my gosh, why did they short call me this morning? I've got 15 minutes till sign in, so I literally got to the gate this morning with like 3 minutes till boarding, so we love that. But I'm gonna eat this little turkey sub that I got from Lenny's in Memphis and gonna read because we have a little bit of a sit here before we do our next 2 legs for the day. These pitiful little baby bus planes, the coffee pots, like the water behind them will leak. And so when you take off, it's just like rushing water off the counter onto the floor. I mean, look at this puddle. Like, there's so much water on the floor. It's ridiculous. Every plane too. That flight here was so chaotic. We are in New York. We flew into JFK and you would have thought we were flying into Miami. Like, I don't know what those people were on, but that was the most chaotic boarding process. And we were on the little tiny baby bus. There's only 128 people total on that plane. It's the smallest plane we have. And I mean, that boarding process took so long. And it was so chaotic, and it was like people didn't know how to put their bags in the bins, and then like people were putting things in the bins that didn't need to go into the bins, and then like we ran out of space, so people were having to check their bags, and then people didn't understand that their checked bags were gonna go to their final destination. They were like, I'm going international, it's gonna go there? And I'm like, yes, if they checked your bag at the gate, it's going to your final destination. Like, and then, I mean, it was just like a crazy flight, and then we land, we're walking. So the hotel we're staying at, we walk to, there's not a van that picks us up because it's basically connected to the airport, and it's actually a really cool hotel. It's the TWA hotel, and it's an old airport terminal that they turned into a hotel. So it's really cool. And I've definitely shown this hotel on my channel before, but we've gotten some new subscribers since then, so I'm gonna show it again because it's just a really neat hotel. But anyway, so we're walking, trying to get to this hotel, which is like at least a 15-minute walk, I would say. And these people are just like asking us so many questions, and like when you wear a uniform, people just assume you know everything about everything in the airport. Like, I have only flown through JFK, I think 4 times in my entire career as a flight attendant here. Like, I never fly through here. And people were asking me like where they needed to go to do this and this, and I'm like, I have no idea. I'm like, I don't know. But it was like, they thought I was lying to them. I'm like, I promise I'm not lying. I just don't know this airport like at all. But yeah, I am wiped out. I just need some like peace and quiet. So I'm gonna change my clothes really quick, and me and at least one of my other crew members, there's only 3 of us. I don't know if the other one's gonna come, but we're gonna go, there's a little plane outside. It's an old, I don't even remember what kind of plane it is. I'm sure it'll tell me out there, but that they've turned into this little like bar type thing that you can go in and see like the old layout of the plane and get a drink. So we're gonna do that, and then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do after that. I'm pretty tired. I kind of wanna do a workout though, so we'll see. But let me show you guys what I can see from my window, and then I'm gonna change clothes and go get a drink on the little airplane. So this used to be an old airport terminal, and then they just kind of like added hotel rooms. You can kind of see it kind of curves, but they added hotel rooms to it. And it's so neat, and it's so old-timey. So super duper cute. Look at the phone, I'm obsessed. I'm gonna show you guys my uniform though really quick before I take it off. I went with the pants today because, quite frankly, my nude tights never ever used to rip. Like, I used to get months and months of wear out of them, and now all of a sudden they take away the like tight requirement, and my nude tights have ripped. Like, every new pair I buy, they just like get this gigantic rip, and I don't even know how it's happening, and I'm just really frustrated. I'm tired of wearing tights because they keep ripping. So I'm like, I'm wearing pants. I'm taking a break from the dress and the skirt, and I'm wearing pants. And it just seemed easier this morning too to not have to worry about wearing heels. I can just wear my like little loafers or whatever. Also, look at the cute little bar area. It's got these nice little glasses and all that good stuff. Love it. Cheers! Look, they have it lit up like a runway. It's so cute. The crazy thing that this used to be a whole terminal. Like, that is nuts. Look at the phone booths. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed. And Twister. Oh no, somebody left their little photos. Oh my gosh, they were on the little plane thing with us. Oh my goodness. We met the nicest couple on that plane while we were getting drinks. My crew member ended up leaving to go see her grandparents who live here. I ended up staying and just talking to like the couple that we had met, and then eventually I was like, I need dinner. They're like, we need dinner. So we all went out to dinner. They paid for my dinner, and like I was like, no, please, like don't get my dinner, like I can get my own. And I mean, they ordered so much food. The bill was like ridiculous. I think this person, I mean, this hotel is not cheap anyways. Like, if you buy food here, if you get drinks here, it's going to be expensive because it's just like the experience is kind of what you're paying for. So we get dinner, and this bill was like $225 or something like that. And I was like, please, like you do not have to get my dinner, I can get my own, like please. But they were like insistent on paying for my dinner. So, wow. Like, oh my gosh, like what? So I just got free dinner. We love that. But I'm friends with them on Facebook now. I'm like, we need to keep in touch because I'm like obsessed with you guys. It's so fun. Like they were hilarious. But it is 10 o'clock and I need to get ready for bed. We're all meeting downstairs at 7 to go walk to the airport for our 8:20 flight. So we have 3 legs again tomorrow. I think we go from here to Charlotte. We have a little bit of a sit and then we do like a Jacksonville turn maybe. So another long day, but we're done by 5, which is nice because a lot of the 2 days that we're coming open, we're like not done until 10 at night, which is kind of crazy. So at least we're done early, but good night for now. What a day, guys. Good morning, it is day 2. I'm about to go meet the van. Here's a quick uniform check, same thing I was wearing yesterday, basically, except for I did actually put my blazer on today because I'm not dying of heat. It feels so weird only having 2 bags this trip. But let's go home, guys. Here's my tiny little first class. Only 8 people this morning. So we have a 3-hour sit in Charlotte, of course. So the crew and I decided to go to Panera, which is in the A terminal, and sit down and eat lunch. So we got soup, coffee, and also got some mac and cheese. Not really sure why, it just sounded like a good idea. Got a chai tea with pumpkin foam for this Jacksonville turn. So our original aircraft we were supposed to take is in the hangar. It's got something wrong with one of the engines. It's been there since yesterday morning, but luckily they said it was not gonna happen today to get that fixed, and they found us a new plane, which is like not my luck when it comes to broken aircraft, so we love that. I just got home. I picked up some Zaxby's on the way. The dogs are now gonna sit and probably whine at me because they're gonna want some. But we stopped giving them people food last week because they've been getting really crazy with their begging. Like, look at him. So, no people food for them for a while until they get this under control. But that was the first time in a long time when I've flown in and out of Florida that things did not just go crazy. Like the last couple of times I've flown in there, we've either had like a maintenance delay, so we've been delayed getting there or coming out, or we've had weather, so we've been stuck on the tarmac, or the ramp has been closed, or something crazy. So the fact that we got in and out of Florida with no problems today, and that we had a broken plane originally, and that they somehow got us a new plane, like, I don't know how all that worked out, but I'm glad it did. But on our last flight, so I'm going through and doing my service, and one of the, see how they're ridiculous with the whining? Anyways, one of the guys in my first class was like on the phone, like having an actual like phone conversation, like talking on the phone while we were up in the air, which is not allowed. So, you know, I'm going through my service, and I was like, hey, I don't know if you know this, but you're not allowed to be like on the phone when we're up in the air. You can't do phone calls till we get back on the ground. And he was like, yeah, but it's Wi-Fi. And I was like, no, that doesn't matter. Like, whether it's on Wi-Fi or not, you can't do like video calls or actual like phone calls. Like, you can text and do all that kind of stuff, but you can't actually call. That's like an actual like FAA regulation thing. And I mean, there wasn't any issues with it. He was like, oh, okay. He like told whoever he was on the phone with, like, hey, I can text you, but I can't call you right now. I can call you when I get on the ground. You know, it's fine. But a lot of people don't know that. Like, even if it's on Wi-Fi, you can't call people while we're in the air, and they can't call you. So if you get a phone call on Wi-Fi, don't answer it because that's against regulations. But I mean, yeah, it wasn't an issue or anything, which we love because some people will give you a hard time about that. But yeah, we just got home. I'm so excited to just relax tomorrow. I have a bridal shower in the morning, but then after that, I'm just gonna be like chilling at home watching football all day. So we love that. I am off for the next 2 days and then I'm back on reserve for 4 days. So I don't know, like September hasn't been like crazy, but they've also short called me twice now in September. So I don't really know what that's all about. Hopefully they get that under control and by the time I'm on reserve next week, but yeah, because that is ridiculous. But luckily I've been able to make it to the airport on time both times. So at least it hasn't got me in trouble yet. But I guess I'll just have to be like more careful when I'm getting like 5, 6 people down the line. I guess I should just start getting ready. But anyways, I don't have any updates on the guy I was telling you guys about in my last video, which I don't know if I said his name. His name is Rich. But I haven't gotten any updates since I filmed that. So just keep continuing to pray for his family while they're going through all of that. If you're unsure, in my last video I posted about a guy who I would do production team with at our church, and he had a stroke and has been in the hospital the last couple of weeks recovering from that, and it's been good progress, but it's been really slow. So the hospital bills are starting to rack up, and he was the only person in his family that worked. He has 4 children and a wife, and he was the only one that provided income for them. So they're without that right now. They're gonna have all these hospital bills. So just pray for that entire situation, pray for him and his healing. But yeah, and thank you to anyone who went on the GoFundMe and gave whatever. I know they appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys for doing that. But yeah, I think that is all I have for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. As always, put any questions, comments, whatever you want in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.